I need to go Bobby more.
Definitely.
Everybody keep telling me to download shit to get free shit, but I'm like, cause they were telling me get because motherfuckers that I know, but the nigga that was telling me about the shit, he got an Android, so he able to get all that shit. And he be like, oh, download this, download that, and I'm like, I'm trying to download, but he's like, oh, you got an iPhone? Nah, it ain't gonna happen. Damn, nigga, meth streams is done for. What's the other shit that we got? Ain't no new shit. Yo, Dre Boogie.
Now, let's get it. I think my man Doss the boss. I'm gonna let him start. Oh, you're 92 overall? Okay.
Oh, y'all still doing league?
He the champ now. Ain't nobody was there, but I'm coming to get it now. I'm back out of retirement.
Yeah.
Welcome to Auburn, Alabama. A beautiful day for college football as the War Eagle cry reverberates across Jordan-Hare Stadium as their beloved Tigers are set to kick off another season. A top 25 showdown coming up. Two of college football's premier teams preparing to
okay, good. Oh, we in Auburn? We in the burn?
The number 21 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes.
Are you the champ? The fake champ?
Eighth-ranked team in the land, the Auburn Tigers.
Fake champ? I don't even know who's on your team. Fake champ?
Guys, it's time to get it going.
Yeah, why he the fake champ? What did he do?
Oh, you're 92 overall? Okay. That's what you got. Okay. You like the game cheating, boy. On my line left me. But it's all good. Let's get it.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. You think the fans are ready for this one? The roof's shaking underneath us, guys. Comes out throwing on first down. He makes the connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint, and the ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
Oh, he wants it all.
Ah! Almost.
It's kicked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Yeah, we can. Obody got to start. I thought Obody was ready. Freshman ain't ready. Hey, so I'll let you play first. I'm gonna let you play.
On the opening drive, they were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
On first down, here comes this offense. Powers through the defender.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Now the play fake. Takes a hit.
Let's go.
Oh, what a grab by the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception.
Let's go, Barry.
Not the start this kid was looking for.
That nigga was open. He couldn't step into your throw. Let's go, Barry.
It's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Complete downfield. Touchdown.
Let's go, baby.
Reeled it in and just made the house call.
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Oregon State somehow, some way, found a way there in Corvallis and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They'll run the option. The pitch.
Fuck him up. Have a seat. Have a seat.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs management. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
Right back to him on the ground.
Get him, baby. Hold him, baby. Hold him, baby. Make him punt this shit. Oh, that was my boy Menace the Dennis. Let's go, Menace. Menace the Dennis.
Hitting just inside their own 20. They need to convert on third and short. Off play action.
Get him!
And the Heat gets
See him!
and they get him down.
Big boy! Big boy!
This defense,
Big boy, get him!
they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Fourth down, and the punt team
Okay,
sends it
Reed.
the other way. Makes a move. And the punt
Come on,
team
Reed.
gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything
Good play by
went
your
well.
corner,
They
man.
executed and got the
One of the
touchdown.
launch is so
And they really
bad.
were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their
I will. That's my big
Here they come on
quarterback
second
over
and
there.
10 from the 47 after the incompletion. They'll run play action. He's taking the shot.
Oh!
Incomplete pass. He had a
That was a boy. That was a bullet, boy. You talking? My boy got a cannon. 95 throw power right there.
Deep shots. I think it
He
makes
should have caught it. It was a
quarterbacks
perfect
play honest,
throw.
safeties play honest, and you could tell just
You lucky,
missed
boy. He a
little
freshman,
bit
boy.
deep
That
on
was a
that
cannon,
shot.
boy. You let that shit
Those are
rip.
shots that we want to take because the risk is definitely worth the reward.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down.
That boy a little fast right there, number 25. He a little fast.
He goes, a huge loss on that play.
This was one of the keys to the
He a little
game.
fast.
This quarterback, could he extend plays and then make throws in scramble situations? That time, the defense was able to get to him and bring him down for a huge loss.
The
Can't make no audibles, man.
Their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out.
Huh?
Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Very little. And he brought them to their feet on that one.
Give him 10. Give him 10. Give him 10. Hold on to him. Back up just a little bit.
Auburn offense onto the field again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Turbin. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Quarterback checking off. He's going to pass. Feeling some heat. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already...
Come on, Death. Come on, Death, bro. I'm ready, baby. Come on, Death, bro.
He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy.
That's right.
It's going to be difficult to put up points.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. From the gun, wants to pass.
Me.
And as he throws,
That was a user pick.
picked off.
User pick. There you go, baby. I was controlling you. Very good pick, baby.
But he still made the
Fuck
big
him
play,
up.
and they'll take over at the 17.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
That was free release. Boom. Hit him, baby.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and the defense, obviously, they won a few downs in that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Sends it downfield.
There you go.
It's
Good pass.
A huge pickup.
Good pass, man. That's a very good blunt. Smoke a blunt, baby.
Hurricane.
A blunt. Let's go, blunt.
It was all
There you go. But nice pass by the big man. Big freshman. Look at that pass.
Since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch. And he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. return is ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They go to the ground.
Come on, you gotta get to him faster. Come on.
Big defensive tackle.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to run for it.
Oh my God, they were all there but not touch him.
And those RPOs can confuse the defense, can cause a little bit of hesitation. Hesitation was just enough. Hand it off, get the first down on 3rd.
And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Pocket starts to
Man! Oh!
screen to the running back.
Look at him even jump!
Before the screen has hit him for a 1st down.
You gotta be kidding me, man. I was there.
The Tigers look to keep this drive humming. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Pressure coming.
Go. Two! Get the ball, two! Get the ball, two!
The offensive line is
there you go, Dennis. Now get him, baby.
Survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got
Fuck
the ball.
that nigga up.
Line getting set on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Just too much mustard on that one. Target that badly.
It really doesn't matter how big a boy you are. You could be huge out there at wide receiver like that guy is. If you don't set your feet first, you're not going to be accurate with the throw. You can't make sure you give that wide receiver a chance to win a jump ball if you don't get those feet set first.
Looking to throw it again. Fires to the wideout.
It's over the 50. Go for
One
it.
of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. This is
there we go. I control it. Good shit, fat boy. Good shit. I know you're going up the middle. Oh, I'm right there waiting for it. I was hoping you were going to do it. I had niggas playing underneath. I controlled that nigga. Good shit.
And he knew it. There was just nowhere to go. It's got to be a terrible feeling when you know the defense has won, especially on 4th down.
Oh, 32.
And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need
You
to
missed
try to
that
get a
whole
stop to
block,
keep
my
this thing
nigga.
getting out of hand.
That was
See
on
what they've got
TV.
on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it.
Damn!
And the pass hits. Picked off.
That nigga, that shit threw it high.
But not before putting his offense in.
I gotta throw it high.
Well, I think it's pretty safe to say this guy's going to be getting a helmet much, Victor. That now his second interception of the game. He has just been lights out here today.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Not a lot of time left.
Come on, give me that. That's my pick. He throwing it like a girl out there.
Man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum.
That's my pick.
To a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away.
Going deep. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just chews up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Going up top on first down. It's complete to the right. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on first and goal. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal.
Yeah, here you go, 7. He's still trying you, Barry. He's still trying.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll try it again after the incomplete pass on third and goal from the 3. Now he's going to break the pocket.
Ah!
Loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And they tacked on the extra point. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
So, I mean, you used to be all right.
And he's going to try to return this one.
There you go.
No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
No!
That pass intercepted.
Oh, my God. Fuck!
Touchdown, Auburn. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers. Go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get.
Bounce. Bounce. There you go, Emery. Turn it up, baby. 15 ain't gonna catch you. 15. Hey! Hey!
That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously, you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Now after that, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Canes will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to run it back.
Oh, okay.
He's
take that shit.
20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half. Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Looking for a crease to the left.
That's right, Dennis. There you go, Dennis. There you go, Dennis. There you go.
The defender being a heat-seeking missile. He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Now on the option. Quick toss.
God, he beat me to it.
Finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down.
Yes, man. That's right, Barry.
And the athleticism to go.
That's right, Barry.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Just when they're looking run, now up top.
Get him, baby. There you go, Death Row. Get him, Death Row.
Down at the 17.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam, that defender's right in your face.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Get him, baby. Get him, dog.
Understanding what he wants to do. He can take off.
Get him 78.
Pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack and get the huge loss on that play.
Can't nobody touch you.
He only needs a sliver of daylight.
Ah!
And the returner will be brought down. comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Good timeout. He was done for in that play. Good timeout.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. They get to him as he throws. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
They want to run this quarterback. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
He ain't ready. You ain't ready just yet. I try to give you some burn. Hefe, you started again, man. Let's go, Hefe. I shouldn't have benched you from the jump.
And the Canes will send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Oh, shit.
I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the
Damn,
resume.
maybe I fucked up. I forgot you got a kick like that. I fucked it all up.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, I think this offense needs to start it with the first play.
Yeah,
Successful and productive on that
I got these boys trained over here. You might. That shit ain't working. Look how smart they
feel
were.
like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive. It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He's back to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the left.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
In this game, 30 points, 19 rebounds, and 9 of those offensive. She was walking double already, but this was one of the best performances I've seen.
The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. He'll try to pop the draw.
Here you go, big boy. Here you go, big 9-6. There you go, fat boy.
Be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. It didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The play action fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to fire to the left.
Barry!
Finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception.
Barry! Look at you, big Barry. That boy Barry, boy. Boy Barry.
That isn't always open. They always run the football. They got so much confidence. QB rolling outside the pocket, trying to make a play. Receivers had an opportunity maybe to make a play, but you know what? I'm open. Throw me the ball. Throw my hand in the air.
Here you go.
You know,
Turn it up.
Turn
it up. There you go, Icon. Turn it up. I see you, 78. I'm running behind you, baby. I'm running behind you, 78. I'm running behind you, 78.
The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Forced down in the pocket.
He hit me. He hit me late. You know you touched me. My dude, okay.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right?
You touched me, man. You know you touched me.
I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Coming after it. Trying to escape and get it himself.
Yeah, good. You played that out right. Good shit. I seen you. I seen you.
Got to keep drives alive late in the game. When you're starting to get in the fourth quarter and it's a one-score game, you got to do whatever you can as that quarterback to scramble around, get extra plays, extra first downs. Really nice job there by the QB.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane.
Yeah, you got 99 speed, man. My 99 speed running there. Yeah, let's go, baby.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Quarterback will keep it.
There you go. Up the middle. There you go, man. Squeeze in there, baby. I did that. I squeezed in there. I see you going outside. I squeezed in there.
Man, what a luxury.
Let's go, baby.
Design run to your quarterback and basically let him be a tailback.
Half.
Let him run it in for you.
Half, Big half.
Around him stronger. This QB's just got some good wheels.
And right down the middle.
Let's go half.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw the receptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
That's caught. It's Turbin.
Come on, y'all.
To pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Auburn lines up quickly.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just
there you go, fat big boy, fat boy. There you go, fat boy.
We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. Flushed out of the pocket.
Good shit, 31.
He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Come on, nigga.
Incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
On third down, going up top.
Ooh, good throw.
Soft spot in the middle.
Damn.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He wants to go deep. Nice hands on the right sideline as he has it for a huge
Good throw.
gain.
The hell's going on?
Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. From the gun, he'll try to throw.
Get him, baby. Get him, baby!
Well, he needs to get rid of it. He needs
Get him,
to do
death row.
something, and he will go down.
There you go, death
Terrible,
row.
terrible play and a big loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. Blast it as he lets it go.
No!
Right on the money to the outside. He drags the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only
Come
the receiver
on,
can get it.
nigga.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
You know, in these goal line situations, the field starts to shrink. It's easier to key in on these guys that you know can fly at the quarterback spot. Defense was locked in. Nice job on the 3rd and goal.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Acorn.
They want to throw it. Going for 6.
No!
Grabbed in the end zone for a touchdown.
The goddamn lucky ass throw, man.
Still fighting, staggering, stumbling, but still upright and not finished.
Come on. Yeah, lucky ass throw, man.
We had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Damn, it's all good.
He'll try to
That was a
tack on
prayer.
one more.
You knew that nigga was about to fuck you up. That was...
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Just under 40 seconds to go, and it's going to come down to whether they can get this onside kick to have a shot. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block.
Man,
They
beat
go
the
blow
chance,
somebody
man.
up. The next guys catch the football, secure,
No chance.
get your butt on the
We
ground.
beat the champs.
And most of the
Get these
time,
champs out of here. Get them out of here.
game is over.
Beat the
Came
champs.
down to the final quarter. Clutch
Beat them
plays,
champs.
guys delivered, and they get the
My boy Barry.
Yeah, Reese,
There you
big-time
go.
players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a
Barry,
coaching staff,
he's a senior.
that you have
I
confidence in
see
your
you,
guys to
Barry.
go out and be able to execute when it matters.
Out there doing your thing, Barry.
You don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation.
Just playing with you guys. It shouldn't have been this close, guys, but it's all good. I've been a little rusty. It's all good. We beat a good team. We're getting better.